Whenever you refer to me, it's Princess, okay?
But why? Why can't I call you Rosalind? Or Rosie?
As some kind of demon, you should show me your proper respect and admiration for being the daughter of your overlord.
But you haven't done anything for us to respect you for. I don't mind calling you that. I kind of like saying it. Princess.
Hey, stop trying to brainwash my little brother and sister with your propaganda.
Foolish human, I am not brainwashing them. I am providing them with a rudimentary education for when they become my servants.
Aha, mademoiselle. I hear that you possess great sewing skills, huh? I am very impressed. Would you mind giving a handsome foreign lesson? Perhaps back there where no one can see us,
Oh my. You shouldn't go around teasing old ladies.
Do not say such things when I gaze into those sweet, beautiful, innocent eyes of yours. You set my heart ablaze.
Oh, you've got guts. Seducing a wife in front of her husband.
Drak Tink Mahalak!
What was I doing?
Quit fooling around. Let's go. You better take me to Zenon today.
You are much too impatient. Do you wish to die so soon?
There they go. I hope they come home safely.
Watching your son go off to fight every day is just as painful as fighting.
Well, I'm glad he's made some friends, though.
Me too. No matter how strong he gets, he shouldn't fight alone. The battlefield is no place to be lonely.
Why don't we fight with them? Adele isn't alone. Hanako is here for him.
That's right. But the only thing we can do is believe in him and remain safely at home.
Is that really all we can do? Waiting here is boring.
So, which way are we going today?
Let's see.
Are you really trying to figure it out? I have to do something about Zenon's curse before it gets worse. Don't you want to be back with your father? Then take this seriously.
Monsieur Adele, do you not think you are being a bit too harsh? Especially since she will be summoned against her will?
I can't believe I'm being lectured by a talking frog.
If you are determined to meet Overlord Zenon, I will take you to him. But only if you have the courage to face him. Just let me know when the terror sinks in and you change your mind, okay?
I won't change my mind. I will defeat Zenon.
Tink, can you handle this?
I will be fine. You brought me along to help you end his life, yes?
Yes, I need your cunning.
Then leave it to Tink. I shall surpass your expectations. Excusez-moi, Monsieur Adele. Your mother was once a human, but she is a powerful summoner, no?
Indeed, she surprised me as well. I never knew that humans could become such great summoners.
Well, I heard that she was a pretty famous summoner when she was young. She doesn't really talk about it, but according to the townspeople, she used to get requests from nobles and royalty.
Did she learn how to summon all by herself?
No, she said a friend taught her a long time ago, but she doesn't remember much since Zenon's cursed our world.
I see. You must be very proud of her. But to be able to teach someone else skills to that extent, That friend must have been a great summoner.
Well, this isn't the best place to do this, but we gotta eat sometime. Hanako made us some rice balls to eat. Do you want some?
Ignorant brute! Inviting a lady to eat in a place like this is simply inappropriate. Don't you have any manners?
She is right, Monsieur Adele. Do you expect a princess to dine in such a pigsty?
So what? You're not gonna eat?
I shall try some.
Princess, you are going to eat?
We mustn't let Hanako's food go to waste. Besides, I'm hungry.
All right, here you go.
So this is a rice ball. I have never eaten food of this kind before. Psst, Tink.
Yes, Princess? I must warn you, I am not going to share my rice ball with you.
That isn't what I was going to ask you. Are you certain I can leave all the planning to you?
Princess, your doubt is like an arrow through my heart. Do you not trust Tink?
Honestly, I do not trust you at all.
You did not even stop to think about it. Very well, let me explain. These swamps are famous for being quite dangerous. You see, there are unique monsters around here. Some of the older ones are said to be well over level 100. They are thought to come from UFOs. So, I suggest we get this monster to eat Adele. Instead of fighting, we can run away!
I see. You are evil.
Au contraire, I am not as evil as you.
All who oppose my father must die. He desires to fight, so his fate is already sealed. But if that happens, how will Taro and Hanako feel?
Hey, I just realized something. Why isn't Zenon trying to rescue you? I mean, you should know that you're missing by now, right? Why isn't this all over the news? We should have bounty hunters chasing us with shootouts and everything.
You dare mock me? Are you implying that I am not the real daughter of Zenon?
What are you talking about?
My father cherishes me. A beautiful mansion built just for me. All those furnitures made just for me. Servants who work just for me. And he sends me flowers and gifts every day. All for me, and only me. Who else would Overlord Zenon do such things for? Who? Answer me.
What are you getting so angry about? No one said anything about you not being his daughter. I just wanted shootouts.
That is what you get for asking rude questions.
Can I ask you something? What? Are you still mad at me?
Are you planning to ask another rude question?
No, I'm not. I was just wondering what kind of man Overlord Zenon is. All I've heard are the legends. No one has seen Zenon and lived to tell about it, so I have no idea what he's really like.
Well, my father is a kind and generous man. He always protects me with all his might. There is no one more respectable than him.
What do you say, Tink?
Well, I have never met him personally, but he is not someone you want to upset, huh? Anyone who defies him or fails to follow an order is killed immediately. His cruelty, he is indeed an overlord.
Wow, you're talking about the same guy? But I guess even the feared god of all overlords can be sweet to his own daughter. I guess Zenon does have one soft spot.
You! If it was only me, I would have let it go. But I will not abide you ridiculing my father!
You're taking this all wrong. I'm just surprised that even a demon like Zenon can show parental love. I guess demons have families too.
Do you really believe that?
Hey, don't stand so close to me.
It is exactly as you said. My father does love me. That special bond between my father and I, it is the love we share between father and daughter.
Well, it's good to know that demons feel affection too, I guess. But her father is the demon I must defeat. Damn it, I shouldn't have asked her about him. It just makes it harder to defeat him.
Huh? This is strange. The monster we are waiting for should have found us by now.
Shh! He must not hear us. What sort of monster are we searching for? You said it was unique to this swamp. It had better not be extinct already. How old are those legends?
Have some patience, my dear princess. Do not worry. The monster will find us soon. Aha! Look over there! That is what we are looking for. Or something that looks like that. Ah! There it is! No, stupid!
A new kind of monster?
Princess, we must run! Don't look back! Leave only your memories behind!
If Overlord Zenon is the one who kills him, then his death will have had meaning. But to be killed by a nameless monster in the pursuit of his life's goal would mean he had died in vain. And if he dies, Taro and Hanako will be really sad.
Princess, are you getting soft? You are a demon! Not to mention you are also the daughter of Overlord Zenon! The weak will perish! That is the way of the world! Princess, do you count how many eggs were cracked this morning to make your omelets?
Omelets? I prefer veal and truffles for breakfast.
What you eat for breakfast is beside the point, huh? The point I try to make is that you must make sacrifices to survive. Princess, someday you will rule over every demon. Such happy, sugar-coated thinking will not work with them.
But he is different, Tink. He did not take me hostage, and he has even promised to return me to my father. And what is even more bizarre is he continues to struggle toward keeping that promise. Making a promise to an enemy, or even trusting an enemy. I cannot understand why he did it. I wish to discover what his true intentions are.
Princess, what you speak of? That was uncalled for! Who is responsible? Who wishes to receive the thrashing of their life? You! Stay right there! It is 2,000 spankings for you!
Whew, that was close. We were fortuitous that it was just a baby. That may have just saved our lives.
Huh? Do you know about these monsters?
Well, yes, of course. After all, it is common knowledge that the older ones grow as strong as level 100 or higher.
level 100? Huh. We better be careful the next time we see them.
Princess, the buffoon was lucky this time, but he will not survive the next time, huh? You do not look very happy. Did you not plan to kill him from the start?
I suppose. But he trusts me, and he is trying to keep his promise to me, his enemy. I cannot understand why he is doing this. I wish to observe just how far he is willing to take this.
Princess, do you feel all right? Has being out in the outside world for the first time clouded your mind?
Perhaps. I may be acting irrationally at the moment. Please forgive me, Tink. But you will have to put up with my madness for a little while longer.
Overlord Zenon.
Have you found the princess?
No, not yet.
Fool. Why have you returned then?
We uncovered an interesting bit of information during our hunt for the princess.
Well, tell me what you found.
The palace near Holt Village was attacked.
Could this be the doing of that demon lord who is rumored to be hiding out there?
That is the most likely scenario.
A mere demon lord trying to oppose an overlord. They do not know their place. Fine. Lure that demon lord out into the open.
We understand.
As you wish, my master.
is an honor for demons to commit heinous and devious criminal acts. I will now pass judgment according to Netherworld law. We, the Dark Court, give, whoever you are, our highest praise. Dude, and grant the defendant a glorious felony on your criminal record. Felonies are a demon's war medals. Be one of the few, the proud, the ultimate sinners. Good luck. Case closed. Court adjourned. Dude.
Killing all these stupid things was just a waste of time. Is Overlord Xenon even on this worthless mudball? No one's even seen the bastard.
He must be hiding, dude. They said Overlord Xenon lived on Veldheim on yesterday's news. And we saw Overlord Xenon's daughter. He must be here, dude.
Then why didn't you catch her? Don't tell me a spoiled little princess beat you up.
We'll catch her next time, dude. We bought these provocative photos of her from a talking frog, and they weren't cheap. We can pass them around to help find her, dude.
Tink, you are a shrewd businessman.
It is some kind of trick, Princess. Their cunning trap to sabotage our perfect chemistry, huh? You mustn't be fooled.
Dude, it's her! She's Overlord Xenon's daughter!
That's her? Isn't it a little convenient that she's with the first group of people to pass us by?
It's great! We found her, and we get to keep all the photos!
Hey, aren't they the lackeys of some demon lord who wants to oppose Xenon or something?
Are they truly Demon Lord Etnas? This is convenient. I shall rid you all at once.
Perhaps you should not, Princess, for I cannot bear to see you turned into a frog as well.
But if I defeat Etna, I may be able to return you to your human form. Listen, you! Which one of you is Demon Lord Etna? Show yourself at once. For I am Rosalind, the only daughter of Overlord Xenon. I challenge you to a duel.
Hey, what are you doing? How is losing a duel gonna help me find Xenon?
So you're Overlord Xenon's little girl. I guess you really do exist. Women and children should stand back. Now, where is this Demon Lord Etna? Hello? I am Demon Lord Etna, but you can call me Beauty Queen Etna.
Sacre bleu! Lies! You do not look anything like the one who turned me into an idiot's frog.
What? Demon Lord Etna was not the one who attacked my father's palace and changed Tink into an ugly frog?
Hey, I thought you said Demon Lord Etna did all that stuff. What's wrong with you?
Well, you see, someone powerful did this to me. It wasn't Overlord Xenon, so it had to be Etna. Or so I thought.
You were wrong all along and now you're mad at us? Your red personality really bites.
But there is some truth to what Tink said. How can we be certain that she is Demon Lord Etna? It is difficult to imagine that a Demon Lord would have such a flat chest. Flat chest, huh?
Ah! You are a demon lord! I am your loyal servant, master. Please, I am yours to command.
Damn, that was a quick surrender. Don't you have any pride?
I proved I'm who I say I am. But what about you? Are you really Zenon's daughter? Yes, I am. I am Overlord Zenon's only daughter. Great! Can you take me home to Daddy? Like right now? Why? Why? So I can kill him and make myself the new Overlord, silly! But chop chop, I don't have all day. Or I could amuse myself by killing you all, one at a time.
What? Who the hell brought us out here? Oh, damn it! It was me!
I won't help you! I, Rosalind, will not be coerced! Aw, are you trying to protect Daddy? You are so adorable! But if you won't help me, then I'll just have to kill you first! I won't do it! I won't be bullied by a flat-chested fornicatress like you! You really want to die, huh? You!
You're very determined. I don't really like demons or girls, but I respect that you're risking your life to protect your family.
What's your problem? Why'd you get in the way?
Because I promised her that I would return her to her father. So, I can't let you kill her. I must protect her.
What is this nonsense? She was attacking me. Why didn't you run?
I made you a promise. I'm gonna keep that promise even if it kills me.
You are that devoted to your silly ideals? You were actually going to keep your promise to me? Overlord Zenon's daughter?
What, you don't believe me? Son of a...
Fool, you are going to get yourself killed. You may not care if you die or not, but won't Taro and Hanako be sad if you do?
Don't worry, I won't die. I still have other promises to keep. I still have to defeat Overlord Zenon.
I don't understand. Everything you say and do is contradictory.
You don't need to understand it. All you gotta know is this is just my style.
Guys, I'm still here. You're either really brave or really ignorant. My money's on ignorant.
Rain.
Ready, dude?
Look at me!
Ready, dude?
What power? This is the strength of a demon lord? Oh, no. That wasn't even a warm-up. That was just to show you how strong and beautiful I am. So, princess, ready to take me to daddy?
Wait! You sound like you've already won. Isn't it a little early for that?
Adele!
The fight's just getting started. I haven't even played my truck card.
Why do boys always feel the need to show off in front of girls? Yeah, I was kind enough to let you laugh. Don't you so enjoy this?
I always keep my promises. Whatever it takes, I will take you back to your father.
Why? I am Overlord Zenon's daughter. I am your enemy. Why are you trying so hard?
I hate lies, in any form.
You hot-blooded punks are always such a pain. Maybe I should just put him out of his misery. No, wait! I'll make this easy. Just tell me where Overlord Zenon is. But if that's how you want it, this is your last chance. I can't tell you. Wow, you're a cold-hearted bitch. Sorry, boy toy. You heard the princess.
I don't care. I choose to fight. All my life. I've always had my own style.
Aw, how touching. Now you get to die in your own style, too. Wait, I really can't tell you. Sure you can. You just don't want to. No, you don't understand. The reason I cannot tell you is... I don't know where my father is. I have never even met him before.
It's 6 o'clock and time for the news. Let's start today with an update. Since the confirmation of Overlord Xenon's whereabouts, the backwater world of Veldheim is the latest travel hotspot. We're keeping a close eye on Veldheim as this story develops. Will Xenon finally be revealed after 1,000,000 years? Will someone finally bring Xenon's reign of terror to an end? Demon and overlords around the universe are seeking the challenge.
What the hell was that? I sacrificed my own health to give them that information, and they didn't even mention my name? What about my glorious comeback? I started this whole craze. I made this Veldheim rush possible. Why didn't I get any credit?
The networking sites conned us out of everything. They don't even have our money. I called them, but they all act as if they don't know anything about us.
No! Have they abandoned me on this hellhole? Me, Axel, the Dark Hero?
They have abandoned us. Unless the network sends a crew to pick us up, there's no way we can return.
No, the gig's not over yet. I'm Axel, the Dark Hero. There's no situation I can't rock out of.
Ah, Axel, darling.
I've got a reason to go back and a home to get back to.
Oh, damn it! How could I lose to that girl?
Just be glad that you weren't hurt that badly. We should thank that Demon Lord for allowing you to return at all.
I'm pathetic. I can't even keep a single promise. I'm all talk. If only I was stronger.
But hasn't it been like a really long time since you've lost a fight to anyone? That Demon Lord must be really strong. Don't worry, brother. I'll get him back for you next time.
She's sort of right. It isn't like you to be depressed. Just get stronger and beat her next time.
But, damn!
Adele, just be happy that you're back home with your family. I know you're mad because you lost. I also know that you're fighting so hard for us, your family. But for us, what matters most is that you come home alive. That is what we hope for the most. Please, make me a promise that no matter what, you will come home alive.
What's with the change all of a sudden? You're usually screaming at me to hurry up and defeat Xenon, but now...
Adele?
Okay, I promise. I will come home alive.
What's wrong, Princess? You haven't said a word. Does it hurt somewhere?
No, that is not what disturbs me.
Princess, that's amazing! You healed faster than everyone else!
Father? Father, is that you? What is wrong, Father? What happened? Father, please answer me! It was all a dream? No, a nightmare. Or a glimpse of things to come.
Well, where to next?
Why do you not censure me?
Censure?
Do not pretend like you forgot. I deceived you about my relationship with my father. Are you not angered by my deception? Do you not doubt the validity of my pedigree? Or perhaps you pity me as a pathetic and foolish girl? But do not mock me! My father has provided me with a pampered life, with my own mansion and servants, and Tink for as long as I can remember. Even though I have not yet met him, my father cares an awful lot about me. What more proof do you need? I am Rosalind, Overlord Zenon's only daughter.
Monsieur Adel, the princess speaks the truth. After all, I am a demon in the service of Overlord Zenon. I guarantee that the princess really is his daughter. Please, believe her.
I'm not mad at you for anything, and I still believe that you're Zenon's daughter.
Stop lying!
I'm not lying. Fact is, I don't know my parents either.
What?
I don't pity you, but I do know how you feel.
You don't know your parents? You're lying! You have a family!
Oh no! Taro and Hanako have been kidnapped!
What? Taro and Hanako?
Some stupid-looking boy in a white cape took Taro and Hanako. But what does he want with our kids? He won't get much money by selling them, so what's the point?
Stupid looking and wearing a white cape, huh? It's gotta be him. No one else is that stupid.
He said come to Dalos River if you want them back. Who is he?
Just an idiot. I can't believe that jerk. Is this his way of getting revenge? Sure, we beat the crap out of him, but to endanger Taro and Hanako, I'll never forgive him. Why are you two still following me? If you don't know where to find Zenon, I don't need you.
Don't say such foolish things. It was you who summoned me. Have you forgotten already? You told me yourself that you must sacrifice your life to negate the conditions of the ritual. Or were you planning to die for me?
No, that's...
Who made the promise to return me to my father?
well, me, but...
Then fulfill your promise to me. Take me to my father.
So, I'm supposed to be your guide now?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Looks like the circumstances have flipped, Monsieur Adel. The summon, she has backfired.
Can anything get worse? You're giving me a headache.
What are you waiting for? Taro and Hanako are waiting to be rescued.
Taro, Hanako. Damn it. Where did he take them?
It is not like you to act so rushed.
What do you expect? He kidnapped my little brother and sister.
Just as I thought. What you told me was just a lie.
What are you talking about?
And now you feign ignorance? You have a family, yet you lied about not knowing your parents.
Oh, that is the truth. I'm not related to Mom and Dad by blood, or to Taro and Hanako either. I was abandoned by my real parents when I was still young, so I don't know who they are.
So, you've been risking your life all this time for people who aren't even your family. And now you expect me to believe you?
Blood isn't the bond that makes a group of people a family. It's the heart. Is it so weird for someone to risk their life to fight for a family that's bound to his heart?
And to think, I have uncles who haven't even talked to each other for 30 years. You are interesting indeed, right, Princess? Princess?
Being bound by the heart is what matters. Indeed, you are right. Well said. I commend your insight.
Thanks, I guess.
My bond with my father comes from our heart, not our blood. And that is what makes us a true family as well. Excellent. Now let us find Taro and Hanako. After all, family is an irreplaceable treasure.
I never expected to hear a demon utter those words. You say I'm odd. Oh, they aren't here either.
What is it, Princess?
Can you go ask Adele about his real parents?
Why must you put me on such a dangerous mission when you could ask him yourself?
It is a hard thing to ask. He did say that his real parents abandoned him.
If it is so hard to ask him, what makes you think it would be better coming from me?
Very well. I won't ask you to do anything you don't want to do. So, I order you to ask him.
Okay, I will do it. How hard can it be to ask? Monsieur Adele, can you tell me anything more about your heartless parents who abandoned you?
Tink, I'll kill you.
What? That was sudden.
Oh, but I am curious, huh? Please, tell me.
Well, I don't really know much myself. I was too young to remember them. All I know is they were close friends with Mom and Dad, and they left me with them when I was 2 years old. All they left for me was a letter that said, "We will return as soon as we have fulfilled our duty." I believed that letter when I was a kid. I hoped for the day that they would return, but they never kept their promise. My parents were cowardly liars. When I realized that, I decided to always keep my promises and to never lie.
Ah, so that is the reason you are so stubborn about keeping your promises.
Parents who abandon their children. I wonder if they intended to abandon him. Adele, about your real parents. Do you think it is possible that they were unable to return because of my father's curse?
Ah, yes. Perhaps the curse stole their memories and conscience too, huh?
They abandoned me just before Zenon's curse spread throughout the world. They abandoned me because their duty was more important to them than I was. It doesn't matter if it was the curse's fault that they haven't returned. They chose to leave.
Duty that is more important than their child. What could that be?
I don't know, Mom and Dad don't seem to remember what it was either. Look, can we just stop talking about this? We should concentrate on finding Taro and Hanako.
Hey, Mr. Stupid Head! Where's your candy? Yeah, as children of this day and age, you should be happy that we let you kidnap us for candy. So make with the goods.
Noisy brats! Shut up before I really give you something to cry about. You should be thrilled. I'm letting you share the stage with me, Axel the Dark Hero.
Why should we care about some has-been? You kidnapped us to track him down. Yeah, did you really think it was smart to make him mad?
Winning this fight doesn't make much difference to my secret plan.
I bet it is just a stupid trap. If you came up with it, it must be stupid.
Ouch! You brats are mean. I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. You'll learn to fear dark heroes when you suffer so many ding-dong ditches and prank phone calls, you'll never be able to sleep.
You don't scare me. My big brother is really strong. And you'll be sorry when he gets here. My big brother's going to defeat Overlord Zenon.
Huh? He's gonna try to beat Overlord Zenon? Isn't that kinda delusional?
I know what I'm gonna do too. Overlord Zenon's daughter is gonna make me her servant. Tardo, you really want to be Rossi's servant? That's stupid. Why is that stupid? Princess is amazing and sweet and pretty and wow.
Stop! If you have to fight, I'll referee. But once you're done, you better both shut up, okay?
Oh, Axel, darling, sorry I'm late. I brought snacks for everybody.
Ah! Tardo, I call the Utopia chocolate bar. It's my favorite. Gimme, gimme! That's not fair. That's my favorite too.
Shut up! If you both want it, physical violence is the only way to solve this.
Did you hear that, Tardo? You want to fight me? No way. I can't beat you. You're too mean. Take the Metopia chocolate bar. Living demons is tough. Thank you, Tardo.
That's more like it. This is just like watching those old sibling rivalry films in high school.
I don't see them here either. That Axel is a cur. When I find him, I will make him truly suffer. Kidnapping young children is beyond outrageous. Such an indecency cannot be forgiven.
Wait a minute. Why are you so angry? Isn't kidnapping kids as common a chore for demons as doing laundry?
Let's just say the princess has lived a very sheltered life, huh? Besides, she's never done laundry either.
You both have no clue what you're talking about. Taro and Hanako are my servants. I cannot abide someone stealing them.
When the hell did my brother and sister become your servants? Huh. I guess you really are different from most other demons. I thought all demons were the same, but I can see that's not true.
Hello? Yeah, it's me. How's everyone doing? I just wanted to make sure you're all okay. It's not like I'm lonely or anything. Oh, and about that money I'm sending home, there's a little problem with sending it now. I'm sorry. What? It's me, Axel. Can't you tell from my voice? What? No, I'm not dead. That was a mistake. It's all part of some conspiracy with the TV network. I'm telling you the truth, Ma. Don't you trust me? Fine, I'll be back on TV soon. Then you'll see that I'm still alive, so just keep watching TV, okay? Just wait and see, Ma. I'll be even more famous when I return.
Taro! Hanako!
Yeah, it's a dove! Yippee! Oh, princess! You came to rescue me!
Welcome to my new show. I admire your courage for coming here, suckers. You had to know this was a trap. So, if you want the brats unharmed, just hand the princess over to me. Oh, and then you have to let me beat you up.
What's your scheme?
You're the one with the scheme. I see how you're plotting to use the princess as a hostage so you can defeat Overlord Zenon. But I will put an end to your plans. Once I've rescued the Overlord's daughter, I'll be back in the spotlight. The entire universe will witness my victory. It'll spark my glorious comeback. So, ready to fight fair? But remember, I won't be responsible for what happens to those brats if you don't let me beat you up.
Then how the hell is this a fair fight?
What if we refuse, huh? What if we throw you out like garbage in front of the entire universe? How will you come back from that?
That's what my secret plan is for. Even if I lose, I can use the latest special effect technology to edit the footage. No matter how badly I lose or how much I beg for my life, I can fix it all in post. I'll have the greatest victory scene ever. What do you know? My cunning trap had such a great twist that you're all lost for words.
No, we just don't want to waste our breath.
I shall grant you no mercy. Kidnapping innocent children just to get attention is unforgivable. I shall cleanse the world of you myself.
Huh? Why are you so angry? I'm trying to rescue you, you know?
Fool! I do not need to be rescued. I am here of my own free will. I am no one's hostage.
What the hell? Aren't princesses supposed to wait for their knight in shining armor to rescue them whenever they get captured?
You idiot! That only happens in your feeble imagination.
Then what are we gonna do for my show?
There has been a change of plans. How does series finale Axel dies rising in pain sound to you?
But that's not how I want my series to end! Can I at least have a ending?
Sorry, we're all out of happy endings today. We only have ones that end with horrible beatings. Just remember, every punch is for Taro and Hanako. Forgive me! Look at me!
Hey, I get it now. The princess was brainwashed by a secret society, and only I can free her from the vicious tigress they turned her into.
Are you still making stuff up? Get over it already.
You can't fool me. You probably used some futuristic device on her, like when you mutilate cattle.
Stop it, Mr. Stupidhead! Adele didn't do anything like that! Adele fights fairly. He doesn't need stupid tricks like you. Stop it, Hanako! What if you slip and fall in the river? Whoa!
No! What have I done?
It's time for the news! Today we're focusing on the latest Netherworld hotspot, the countryside world, Veldheim. The land is rich with nature's beauty. Among the attractions is the Dalos River, which flows throughout the major continent. We go there live via satellite with our field reporter, Sammy.
This is Sammy reporting live from Veldheim. Although the river looks calm, the currents are fast. Children can easily be swept away. From my location, the river flows into the Cavern of Evil, a dangerous cave from which no one has ever returned alive. Watching people drown in the river is the most fun you can find for free in Veldheim. That's all from Veldheim. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sammy. For a second there, I thought I saw Axel in the background, but he was savagely murdered by tribesmen. It must have been an impersonator. Axel impersonators? The universe is going to hell. Stay tuned for the ever-popular Decapitating Fortune-Telling with Pram the Oracle right after this commercial break. This broadcast was delayed by 40 minutes due to the Netherworld Baseball Classic game going into extra innings. A baseball game?
Wasn't that Big Brother? He's still alive!
Don't be foolish now. You know Axel is dead. They even said so on the news. And that prank call we got earlier? Where do people get it in their heads to further depress a mother who lost her son?
But that really looked like Big Brother.
What have I done?
That's too bad. The river flows right into the Cavern of Evil. If he falls in there, we'll never see Taro again. Someone do something.
Come to think of it, he was a nice kid. May his soul rest in peace.
Idiot! Taro is my servant! I won't lose a servant to this stupid river!
Fine. Pretend he's your servant if it helps, but we have to save him now. Let's go!
Adele, wait! I'm going with you!
No! Wait right here. We might have to go into the cavern to save him.
Then you'll need me even more. I'll show you how useful I am.
Adele! There's no time to argue! Didn't you say we have to save him now?
Oh, okay, fine. But you better listen to me, okay, Hanako?
Okay. Thanks to Tardo's clumsiness, I got to join Adele's group. Now I'll always be at Adele's side. Thank you, Taro. I owe you big.
What are you waiting for, Hanako?
This wasn't supposed to happen. I just wanted to... Dear God, please protect Taro and Hanako.
Why is a demon praying to God? Besides, Adele is there to protect them.
I guess you're right, honey. Adele can protect them.
While you were out praying, have you remembered anything about Adele's parents?
No, I don't remember anything about them.
Me neither. But I do vaguely remember their faces.
Overlord Zenon, preparations for the Demon Lord are nearly complete.
I shall leave that to you. More importantly, have you found the princess yet?
Well, sir, we are about to conduct the Ritual of Foresight. But because of the secrecy of the mission, we can't use our servants, so...
I won't accept any excuses. Find the princess immediately. The most beautiful flowers grow delicately in a garden. Once exposed to the wilderness, even the most beautiful bloom is tarnished.
As you wish, my master.
This is the Cavern of Evil? I heard the rumors, but this place is beautiful.
Taro is in here somewhere.
Ooh la la, my tummy aches. Can I go home now? I have to use the restroom as well. Have you seen the little froggy's room?
Come on, let's go already! Even if Tardo didn't drown, we'll have to save him before a monster eats him.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. Now I know why they call this cavern evil. The monsters around here are really strong.
Is that joy I sense in you? You love the thrill of battle, don't you? You battle maniac.
Me? I told you. I'm only fighting to save my family.
Then you must be a family maniac. All we ever hear is family this and family that.
Shut up! Adele is gonna fight the Overlord so we can become human. Most brothers just pick on you. So, Hanako, you take much pride in Adele being your big brother. Family. Does Father think of me as family? How can I think of such blasphemy? After all, it was Father who gave me such a lavish and tender life until now. To doubt such a thing? Oh, Father, please forgive me.
Come on, Axel, darling, let's go, huh? We had a bad shoot today. Let's try it again some other day. There are other ways for us to show the universe that we're still alive. You can't give up now.
What can I do? What is a dark hero to do now?
Axel, darling.
Stage performances, tricks, it's all part of my act. I'll do whatever it takes to let my fans know I'm still alive. But I never meant to hurt those kids.
That's the risk you take when you take people hostage.
What I do and what my character does are completely different. Look, I gotta go.
Well, go? Where are you going?
I'm gonna find myself. I have to go. Taxi!
Huh?
What's wrong, Adele?
I just had a weird chill run down my spine. I've got a bad feeling. Who's that? A new enemy?
There is no need to be afraid.
What?
Princess, I have come for you.
Are you my father's servant?
I carry Overlord Zenon's orders. You must return to your mansion.
If I knew where it was, I would have done so already. Besides, I no longer wish to return there just yet. Please take me to my father instead.
That is not my concern. Overlord Zenon has ordered me to return you to your mansion, Princess.
What? What did you just say? My father doesn't want to meet me? This cannot be true. My father loves me. You are lying. My father does not wish to see me?
If he desired to see you, he would have come to visit you before.
But why? Why doesn't my father wish to meet me?
We don't need her help. If he doesn't want to come to you, we'll just have to go to him.
Adele.
Look, I promised to take you back to your father, didn't I?
Don't act like everything is fine. This is all your fault for not taking me back sooner.
How did this all become my fault?
Are you the human who summoned the princess? If you interfere, you will be harmed.
Well said. We're trying to save my brother's life, so I'll offer you the same terms. Until my brother's safe, I won't let anything stand in my way.
Even if it costs you your life?
even if it costs me my life.
You are a reckless young man. It has been a long time since I have felt such strong human emotions. Very well. Your combined determination has swayed my judgment. I shall let you go.
Really? So, I do not have to return to my mansion?
I did not find anyone. That is all I can report.
I'm sorry. The one who is in need of saving is very important to me, too. Please forgive me.
Princess, many vicious beasts dwell in this area. If they confront you, it may be wise to use this.
A flute?
It is a magic summoning flute. It will allow you to control monsters with low intelligences.
You're Zenon's servant, right? Why are you helping us?
I do not know. I am compelled to do so.
My father is searching for me. But he will not see me himself. Why is that?
Hey, weren't you just begging to be taken to see your father? But you stayed to help Taro.
Are you surprised? Taro's life is in danger now. Of course he takes priority. You must survive, Taro. At least until we arrive to rescue you.
Oh, she is trying very hard, but I know she has suffered a great shock.
Rosie is stubborn when she wants to be. It's so cute.
She...
Whew, that was a close one, kid. If I didn't take that taxi, you'd have drowned for sure. Hey, wake up! If you fall asleep in this place, the monsters will eat.
Help me.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry you got hurt like this. Here's the bill for the taxi, kid. When you get home, tell your parents I said thanks. What was that sound? It wasn't your stomach growling, was it? Is it my turn to be scared? No way. Yeah! Oh, I'm in deep, deep trouble.
Oh, that is a lot of monsters!
Axel, what are you doing here?
I was just passing by, you know, out on a stroll. Then these monsters came out. I think they're my fans. You know, they just all need my autograph. Yeah.
It appears you have whipped your fans into a frenzy, as if they are on the verge of biting.
Hey, have you seen Taro?
Oh, that kid? Yeah, he ran deeper into the cave, but he isn't dead yet.
Axel, did you?
Adele, are those not the monsters that the masked lady told us about? Play the flute! Hurry! Hurry!
Oh, okay. How do you play this thing? I've never played a flute before.
Sacre bleu! Then don't pretend like you can! Give it to me! Here, princess!
Huh? I have never played a flute before either. But being a true lady, I have read all about it. Leave this to me.
What's wrong, Rosie?
Now that I think about it, didn't Adele put the flute to his mouth?
You're right. It'll count as an indirect kiss.
I cannot play this dirty flute!
so gracefully, I thought. Too bad there wasn't a camera around.
I don't think these were the monsters that masked lady was talking about. These guys were too easy.
Then, we cannot celebrate yet. There is no time to lose. We must rescue Taro.
You're really anxious about this.
Why shouldn't I be? I am not so foolish as to abandon a servant in danger.
Princess? Are you sure you're acting of your own free will?
Didn't I tell you earlier? I was not taken hostage, nor have I been brainwashed.
But those kids were saying that he wants to defeat Overlord Zenon, so why are you helping him?
Well, you see...
Can this be? You're leading a rebellion? Overlord Zenon's own daughter is out to wrest control in a royal family feud? When the viewers get wind of this, it'll cause a huge uproar. With this kind of news, they'll have to put me on the air to report it. Lucky, lucky me!
Rebel against my father? No! You are wrong!
Aha! But, Princess, when other people see the situation, it does look like you are. Just because you are traveling with someone who is out to defeat the Overlord.
Tink, were you aware of this from the very beginning?
Why, yes! How could you possibly not have seen it, Princess? It is quite an obvious assumption, huh?
You fool! It is the duty of a servant to advise his master on matters like this!
Hey! Aren't you forgetting about Taro? He could have been eaten by monsters already.
You're right. We must focus our attention on rescuing Taro.
It shouldn't have come to this. This is all because we summoned you.
Silence! That kind of thinking won't help any of us right now. We should concentrate on rescuing your brother.
You're right. Let's go.
Oh, damn, this is bad. Axel the Dark Hero wants to join the fight, but Survival Axel wants to get the news out right away. Tell me, Dark Sun, what should I do?
Up! Adele! Help me!
Hold on! Here I come!
Hurry up! They're gonna eat me!
Do not worry, Taro. You are safe now that I am here. Taro, will you be brave for me? You shall make a fine servant for me someday. There is nothing for you to fear.
Yes, Princess. Tardo, you're already Rosy's slave.
That big guy must be the monster that masked lady was telling us about. It sure looks tough.
It is not just another cute little monster. It is like a demon lord itself. Play the flute! Play the flute! Since Adele and the princess won't play it, Hanako, can you play the flute?
I don't know how to play it. What about you?
The only flute I've played was the one I stole from the girl I liked in school. Is there something wrong with that?
You're horrible.
Shut up! Until a girl puts her lips on this stupid flute is useless!
wasn't planning to use that flute anyway. Even if it is as strong as a demon lord, I'm still gonna take it down fair and square.
Your mood always improves before a fight. You must really enjoy it.
I already told you, it's not like that.
Is that a flute?
Hey! Who's playing that? Over there!
Axel?
Surprised? It's no big deal for the dark hero to laugh, boast, and play the flute at the same time.
Huh, that's not why we're surprised. What are you...
There's plenty of time for autographs later. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you. Gotta run. My fans are waiting. Now you owe me. Just pay me back 100-fold later.
What the hell was he thinking?
Maybe that was his way of taking responsibility for himself.
Maybe, though he did just run off with our flute.
Did you forget about me? I want to be rescued now!
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Taro. We forgot you were there.
Let them go! Quick!
Let's have fun! Let's have fun! Adele! It took you forever. But thank you, Adele.
I'm just glad you're safe. Sorry we took so long.
What is it? What's wrong, Taro?
Thank you for rescuing me, Princess. I pledge my life to serve you.
Taro, you...
You really came. I didn't think you were gonna come to rescue me. Please let me be your servant, Princess. I'll do my best.
If that is your wish, Taro, I officially accept you as my servant.
Thank you, Princess. Is that okay, Adele? Is Taro allowed to be a demon's servant?
Well, he is a man now, and when a man makes a serious decision like that, it's hard to change his mind. Besides, even if she is a demon, I doubt he'll get in much trouble being her servant.
So you like Rosie now? I thought you didn't like girls or demons.
She's okay. She's different from any girl or demon I've met before. Thank you. Without your help, I wouldn't have been able to save my little bro. I really appreciate it.
I chose to help, and not for appreciation. Besides, we have more pressing matters to attend to, namely Axel. If he reports that erroneous propaganda, people may believe that I am betraying my father. If that happens...
I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Summoning you, this crap with Axel, everything. If your beloved father is tricked into believing you're betraying him, then...
Adele. Keep your chin up, Adele. I have not been branded a traitor yet. And with Axel, it is very likely that the networks won't allow him to report anything at all.
You're right. Even so, I'm still not satisfied with myself.
Then you must keep your promise to return me to my father. That should lift your spirits. What do you say? Will you keep your promise?
Of course! I will take you back to your father.
Then I shall hold you to your word. Please accept the fate of this world and its people. If you become a demon, I can speak to my father for you. That way, you won't have to die and leave your family with sorrow. Be
Being a demon isn't such a bad thing, is it?
My goal is to defeat Xenon. But if he decides to remove his curse and turn everyone back to normal, then I won't have to fight him. Heh. Do we have a deal?
We have a deal. But do not forget, you and I are enemies. For as long as you oppose my father,
It's 6 o'clock and time for the news. At noon today, we received an interesting report from our field reporter in Veldheim, Sammy. It was announced today that Overlord Xenon will be sponsoring a battle arena at Veldheim Coliseum. This may be our first chance to confirm Overlord Xenon's true identity. Great fighters can expect to be rewarded with fame and may even test their skill by challenging Overlord Xenon himself. At any rate, this new battle arena is sure to make Veldheim even more popular. Coming up next, we have Pop Quiz Corner. Can they turn their lives around? See what happens.
No! I risked my life to get them that huge scoop and they didn't even run it!
Those network execs. They're trying to completely ignore us. How much could it possibly hurt them if the viewers found out we're still alive?
At this point, I'll do anything to prove we're still alive. Just watch me. The Dark Hero is about to make his grand return.